What's the biggest ick a guy's ever given you?
When, like, they're ordering food at a restaurant, it's like, I can't, like, shut up. It's like, I don't know why, but it's so unattractive.
When he takes a nap, it irrationally annoys me.
We can just look that up on the ick indicator. That's why I made it. There are two types. There is not enough of something, and then there is being affected by something. This would be a type 2. That's too sensitive to sleepiness, having a feeling of sleepiness. And then we just find the degree. This is arranged from more understandable behavior to less acceptable. If he cannot swing a hammer, it's normal to be icked out by that, but not so much if he can't carry a refrigerator. It has to do with reasonable expectation. So if you were icked out from him wearing a raincoat or carrying an umbrella, that would be an unsalvageable ick. I would put needing a nap somewhere in between making a big deal of a cut or a bruise and enjoying music a little too much. I'd place that right about here. That would be, who do you think you are? Get some perspective, lady.
This man can categorize anything. The only thing I'd change is that virtually no ick is a valid ick. If anything, it's just a nonsensical term women made recently to make themselves sound more selective and special. But we all know the filter dissolves the second they steal a glance from Chad or Tyrone. Anyway, guys, welcome back to another episode of A Date with a Western Woman, a choice that renders every male participant neutered and broke. If one were to try and identify the do's and don'ts of dating and marriage life on this side of the planet, I think Manguide would have to make 3 different channels just to cover all the bases. The reason for this, to the learned traveler, is simple. A world governed by women is a world governed by indecision. Before we continue with the video, let me quickly get to the comment of the day. Shout out to Megabytes, who said, "Every day I look at my net worth and I'm reminded why I don't want marriage." Wise words, my friend. Remember, if you're making $150K a year with a modern woman waiting at home, you ain't making $150K a year. I learned that from a wise internet technician who came today to fix my internet and saved the day for today's videos. So please don't forget to reach out to my email to claim your $5. As always, guys, I'll be picking one comment from each video. Could be the funniest, could be the most liked, or just one that stuck out to me. So don't forget to leave a comment and you could be tomorrow's winner. So don't forget to hit the like and sub button too, as the support means so much to me, guys. So now let's get right back into the video.
Wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't.
It's the same reason the legal institutions in places like the US have no steady ground to stand on anymore, and it's the reason every decent hardworking guy no longer bothers with dating. This can be proved right now, brothers. Just take a look at this.
And what is the problem with men? Why at 22 are men so bad? I don't need problem. I need help from a man. Well, do respect this military you're going to get into? That's a male organization.
But it's a job at the end of the day.
But it's made by men.
It's business.
It's run by men.
As long as they're being.
It's run by men. I thought you didn't need no man. Everything you got in this world, a man made. The building you in, the building you in, the wall that's behind you was not constructed by females.
Yeah, but that comes.
There's no but. There's no but. You need us.
There definitely is a but.
You need us. Without us, you die. And at 22 years old, that biological fact should not rub you the wrong way. So whatever's going on with you is counter to your regular psychological programming. I don't know what your childhood was like. It ain't my business. But you shouldn't be this sour at 22.
Horrible. She looks like she's in Flashdance.
I'm gonna go in the house. Seriously, this is ridiculous.
No, this is a traffic stop. I have the right to detain you until this is done.
Then just write me the fucking ticket. I really don't care. I'm the one that's gonna prosecute myself. You know what I'll do with the ticket?
Can you please come over here? This is on a traffic stop, ma'am.
Yes, it is. You can call Dennis Kohlmeyer right now.
Okay, I'm telling you why I stopped you. You didn't stop at all. Did you not hear my lights or sirens or anything?
No, I didn't actually. I was on the phone.
Okay, well, you're not supposed to be on the phone while you're driving either.
Yes, I am with the hands-free. Absolutely.
Okay. Why are you so upset at me? I'm doing my job. You just admitted to me that you were going 55 and a 35 on Phillips Road.
Can you please tell him to leave me alone? It's
Officer Christopher. Can you stay over here, ma'am? This is a traffic. This is a legal traffic stop. Do you have your ID?
No, it's in my purse. Here.
You have your purse right there.
No, this is my lunch. Would you talk to Dennis? This is ridiculous. Just go away.
Hello, sir. Sir, I stopped her for going 55 and a 35 on Phillips Road.
On Phillips Road.
And she failed to stop. She drove all the way back home and parked in her garage. And now she's not complying with any of my commands. Ma'am, do not go inside.
Oh my God.
Come outside. You can't just go inside. This is a traffic stop. Here's your phone back.
I understand the law better than you. Would you just
953. Can you have a supervisor come to the scene?
No. Get out of my fucking house.
I think I've made my case, and I sure as hell hope that cop will be able to make his. Look, the legal system, if we're being honest with ourselves, has never been an exact science. Not too long ago, we were putting people on the chopping block for looking at someone the wrong way. However, when men were in total control of litigation and culture, there was already a steady improvement. Over time, men did what they did best: experiment in the weak spots and encourage what consistency strengthened security. It's why we can all look back and see that the start of modern decline occurred 1 century ago, and draw a direct correlation with the suffrage marches. Women like to create random causes for such developments, but here's the truth. Women hate to hate. It's really that simple when you boil it down. With a reputation-driven mindset, they'll do anything the girl next door does, whether it's divorce, lonely fans, a TikTok dance, or, in this particular segment, dating behavior. They never think about why they do what they do. They just do it. It doesn't matter if home renovations bankrupt the family. Kathy down the street just made changes, so we better whip out those credit cards. It doesn't matter if the court system collapses. We need equal representation in seats of power. Or, it doesn't matter if the restaurant costs an arm and a leg. My single mommy said I'm a princess and shouldn't settle for anything else. For any dude blind enough to encourage such a thing, it's a never-ending battle against fluid denialism.
I don't understand how all these women are dating all of these narcissists. What made him a narcissist?
I don't know. I guess I'm not like that well versed on the word. He was just like very self-centered and would do things that were rude and weird and then somehow find a way to blame it on me.
He was rude and weird and that made him a narcissist? See what I mean? This is what I mean by why it is that I have trouble believing this kind of nonsense about all the narcissists who are around. Because I think when a lot of you women say that you've dated a narcissist, what you really mean is, I dated a guy who didn't kiss my f***. That's what I think you actually mean.
When a man wants to go 50-50 with you on a date, do this. Oh my God. I'm so embarrassed right now. Wait, you wanted to just be friends? I'm so confused. This whole entire time I thought this was a date. Oh my God. Okay, I'm so sorry. Here's my card.
Well, in a way, it's making it easier on us. Men, if any woman tries to march in her footsteps, just take the card, swipe it, and make sure to leave a generous tip. I know that's what I'd do. Drizzle, drizzle. Jokes aside, there are cracks in the system, like in that liberal women learn they like traditional men article I shared the other day. But every available indicator shows women aren't willing to recalibrate to achieve their deepest primal necessities, even if it would mean reviving what has been lost. Nope. More so than ever before, women are discovering that they aren't willing, and more importantly, aren't capable of going back to a state of reliability. They go all over social media, preaching that men need to be men again, and they miss what women used to have in times of greater prosperity, but then voluntarily throw the baby out with the bathwater. Ladies, the benefits of masculinity only come with the acceptance of what masculinity is in its full form. If you want paid meals, that means washing the dishes. If you want us to buy clothing, that comes with making an effort to put hours in the machine at the end of the day. And if you want the date to be paid in full, take a step back, put on that dusty old apron, and give the jobs back to those who work to earn it. But by pretty much all accounts, you are in no state of mind to do that.
Man, she mad 'cause I'm trying to buy her that Michael Kors bag. Come on, baby, let's go. We.
I'm not leaving.
But listen, we're ready out. We're ready outside. Ready, you know what I'm saying? Might as well just go.
No.
Seriously, let's get in the car, man. We ready?
I'm not leaving until you give me my Michael Kors bag. I've been asking for this bag for 3 months, and you say he's gonna get it.
But we ready left the mall. The mall about to close a little bit, man.
I don't care.
Let's get in the car. I'll give you next week. Let's get into the car.
Ain't no next week. You're not gonna give it to me next week. You gonna go in there right now, and you gonna buy it for me right now because I want it right now. I asked for it 3 months ago, and you say it's gonna get it for me 3 months ago, and it's 3 months later, and I still ain't
can't wait for like a week.
No.
All right. No. Let's go. We gotta hurry up then. The mall about to close.
All right, let's go.
When baby spoil.
Cut and run, bro. Cut and run.
Why do you have to get on your knees to propose? That doesn't even make any sense at all. It just tells the woman that she has authority over you. And you're going to be licking boots for as long as you're with her. I don't know who came up with that idea of getting on your knees to propose. It was a big mistake. It's just another way of weakening the man or men. And the marriage don't last. They fight for the rest of the marriage until they separate. In the good old days, men did not get on their knees to propose. They just said, you want to get married? Well, let's get married. All right. Not on their knees. Things have really, really changed.
To be honest, out of everything I've talked about here, this is kind of a new one for me. That said, the guy's speaking facts. Funny enough, I actually know the history behind this little development. You see, the tradition of proposing from a kneeling position came from medieval knights. It was a way to show devotion, loyalty, and respect to a monarch when you approached the throne. Over time, it was a gesture that they would give to women of noble birth, and then it became a fashionable trend over the course of a few hundred years for commoners to do the same. Over the course of history, marriage, accents, and plenty of other customs, it was a way for people to participate in noble traditions. I bring this one up, not to touch on the marriage topic specifically, but to highlight that this is another example of how history doesn't match the present. There are no real knights anymore, and there are definitely no ladies in waiting. This is yet another reason, in my opinion, that has led to the miscommunication we see today. It's another thing the modern woman doesn't understand. Dating, like getting on one knee or being courted in general, is just another tradition. It's something that has evolved over time with a set of immutable expectations. When the expectations are met, the tradition remains intact. When they aren't, the traditions start to disappear. It's simple enough for elephants heading for the watering hole to grasp, but apparently too complex for the modern chick. Over the last century, Western women fought against traditions, while in typical female fashion, not understanding that's what privilege stems from. Hence why they continue to act like this.
Until she divorces you, because the angel you marry is never the devil that you divorce, ever.
Again, this isn't to address the flawed system of marriage specifically, but to highlight what has been lost in translation. The only reason women got through the dating phase for so long is because they decided that's all they felt was necessary. It's just the last line of the ongoing dissolution between Western men and women. Then, over the last few decades, again in typical female fashion, they set fire to the last standing method of finding a high-value male. From ignoring chastity to sprinkle, the blind feminist mob nuked every possible mechanism they could use for traditional comforts. To bring it all together here, this is the way I, and all real men, see it. Traditions are a privilege in themselves. They are the basis of all man-made orders that we get to enjoy. With all of these Western women marching to the drum of Lizzo, Cardi B, Taylor Swift, and whoever else, they've lost traditionalism. They've lost the privilege of being treated with a monicum of respect. Let's play with the medieval knight bit a little to have a laugh. Pretend you're a knight who returned from a rare battle. You've had many successes in battle, plundered the coastline, and you've just recently acquired tons of panty-dropping accolades. Now you're touring the streets of the towns you've defended. Women swoon, peasants are green with envy, and you've got the kind of balls that would make an angry bull blush.
Tunnel.
Whatever. You see where I'm going with this. You ride your trusty steed to the wealthiest corner of the land, and you're presented with any maiden you want to court with. With that in mind, you decide to pull out that ancient Rolodex and shoot your shot with every chick available. But you start to realize that there's something wrong with every woman in this particular city. The first match is the size of a bus. You ask her why, and she gets furious, telling you that's no way to talk to a lady.
My God, you ate the princess!
Moving on. Option 2 has her weight under control, but you see that she's looking over at a group of kids. She smiles and says, "Yep, those are all mine over there. Cute, aren't they?" Obviously, you run over to the next one because that ain't it. The next one seems right. You walk the gardens with her, play games, and whatever ancient recreational stuff you can think of. But over time, you keep spotting random guys around the city and castle winking at her. One even starts to whistle. So you ask her what's going on. She explains that those are all her past lovers. One because he bought bread, another because he wrote some cheesy poems, and the list goes on and on. With that, you put on your helmet, kick the horse into gear, and ride for dear life out of that dystopian hell you wandered into. Why? Because this city, with all of its glitz and glamour, has nothing of value left for you. It's all used, abused, or destroyed. You've held yourself to the highest possible standard, so why in God's name would you endorse such a thing? Now, let's see how the modern knights are treated.
Together?
Hey, that's my wife.
Wifey of how long?
8 years.
You love him?
I'm in love with him. I love him for who he is. I mean, he's in the military, but it's not about his money at all.
What in the military for?
He was in there for a year.
He tests me?
I want to test you. Swap phones real quick. I see your phone right there. You don't gotta find it.
See different texts with her friends, girlfriends, mother, a lot.
Jasmine.
That's my homegirl.
Need some diapers.
She's pregnant.
She pregnant?
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
With these texts. Bruh, this is crazy.
Let me see.
Wait,
you had a baby while I was gone?
Wait, hold on. Are you ever gonna tell him? Are you ever gonna tell him your baby?
Dad, like you doing too much.
Doing too much?
You doing too much. Come on.
Yeah.
I don't even know why you stood and talked to this man.
I'm good. Go live your life with your man.
I'm gonna live my life.
Live your life with
We
your
stay
man.
together. Bruh, come on, let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, she done. He done. I'm
Let's
done.
go.
Everybody done. Like,
Chill.
out of here.
Let's go.
It's over now. It's over now.
Yeah, that checks out.
That man isn't intimidated by a woman like you. He's annoyed. A man doesn't want to date another man. He wants to date a woman. Let's flip it so it makes sense and kind of pay attention, right? A woman like you that's independent boss babe, she took on characteristic traits of a man, like being non-agreeable, being assertive, and being dominant, which is all A-type personality traits, which is a naturally masculine trait. When a woman takes on that trait, it's like, ew, you're like a man now. So it's annoying. It's not intimidating, and he's not insecure by you. Now let's flip it. Let's say if you got with a man, and he was very flamboyant. He didn't have any ambition, and he was very group like. He was a yes man. Yes, baby, whatever you want, you can get this. He had no backbone. Would you feel intimidated by that man?
No.
Checkmate.
Wait,
Stop it.
no.
Stop.
Got him! Got him! Oh! Whoa! Whoa!
From fighting on the battlefield to the average hardworking guy, the chivalry is there. And so are men who act like men. That's not the problem. The problem, like everything I've said so far, is that chivalry is a tradition just like dating is a tradition, a privilege. Privileges that are earned by reciprocity. They are, in no way, charity. Women in the West want to be wined and dined. They want to be held and assured. They want to be provided for and courted. They keep bringing up articles and videos that make these facts abundantly clear. I mean, come on. I show them on these videos all the time. What they don't seem to get, or more accurately refuse to acknowledge, is how they're able to receive such benefits.
Why did you let me race with your car? You knew I was gonna wreck it.
Why not?
Because it's a lot of money.
I have money. It's trust and character I need around me. You know, who you choose to be around you, let you know who you are. or one car in exchange for knowing what a man's made of. That's a price I can live with. Look at all those people down there. They follow the rules for what? They're letting fear lead them.
What happens if they don't?
Life's simple. You make choices and you don't look back.
And this, my friends, is what the Western woman can't fathom. For decades, the modern woman has played the same hand. There are no more tricks. We've seen everything, and it's nothing we'd wish on our worst enemy. It's why guys decide to focus inward. Why we work hard and embrace a philosophy that in almost every way contrasts with the mainstream narrative. Why we go out with the guys and celebrate instead of sitting down performing for a woman we know will be long gone in a few months. As the clip dialogue put it, we are a living, breathing amalgam of the choices we make. Each move can make a hell of a difference. And the people we bring into our lives can make or break who we constantly strive to be. It's because of this that real men aren't dating anymore. We've chosen to go our own way. Masculinity is the natural tradition we've inherited, a privilege we fight to deserve every day of our waking lives. And no matter how hard they try, they'll never be able to take it away. As always, I wish you tremendous success. Now it's your turn. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember that if you leave the best comment, you'll get $5. Thank you so much for watching. If you found value in this video, hit the like and subscribe buttons, ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on future uploads, drop a comment, and share it. See you in the next video. Till next time.